What is up, Knights of Vex? We are back for some more Grand Arena action onto Week 2, Round 2 of the 5v5 season. The last round was a mini heart attack. I almost lost because of a battle against DTMG with the Snowtrooper Focus Datacron. Literally was almost a drop. I had 56 banner win with Katan, and then the Grand Arena came very close to margin. I won on a tiebreak. It was so insane. But I'm happy I got the win, even though I think my opponent should have gotten the win because he was lower GP. I was lucky enough with the system to get a W. So we're now 2-2 for the season, and now we're facing even tougher competition. Kyber 1 is no joke lately. It's getting very difficult. So, with that win, we're back in the 3700s at 37-35. 1-0 for the week, 2-2 for the season. Our opponent is a former guildmate of mine in my old guild, the Senate Mandalore, which is no longer around, but it was a very fun experience, and one of the best memories I've had in this game was with that guild. And we're facing Zeddy from their new guild is going to be 501st Legion Commandos, and I have seen this guild before. They're pretty good. So they're rocking Gungans in Arena. Very, very powerful team right now. They're at 15.9, so if there is to be a tiebreak today, I will be the one that loses. So hopefully it doesn't come down to a tiebreak again. Just way too stressful. Let's take a look at the Relic 10s, and then we're going to look at the Datacrons. So, they have more than me. They have 2 full completed rows. The ones that stand out to me that are different are nothing really. Pretty par for the course. You know, Satele, Rotta, Bane, Ben Solo, all the Galactic Legends. So, nothing standing out here that's like, oh, wow. But all very solid picks. Datacrons, they are very, very good. They have a lot of quantity and also a lot of level 9s. So they're also working on the new set. It's not going to make a big difference for today, but very, very good Datacron roster. They're not going to have any flaws there. So let's take a quick look at the map. So what I'm going to be doing now is that I was running a little bit late this morning, so I'm going to try to do some attacks before my stream, which is starting in 30 minutes. And then after the stream, I'm going to finish my attack. So the goal is to get to at least 1 wall, if not maybe 2. We shall see. So I changed up my defense very little. I replaced my whatever squad I had with DTMG on defense with the Focus Datacron. I put Power King Hano on defense still. Replaced Cal with Visas just to see if that could cause more of an issue. Didn't really hold last round, so maybe Visas will be better than Cal. I thought Cal would maybe be a little bit more of an annoyance. I have my Ahsoka team that hasn't changed all season long. Up top, I changed the Datacron for Lord Vader. I ended up taking off the max health damage 6 and put Colonel Ward's Focus Datacron because the stats on this thing are outrageous and it can really make Lord Vader a pain in the tuchus. So we want to cause headaches for my opponent. Got the Cassian team, the Jango team, the Gungans, all very solid. And then my back wall, I'm hiding some GLs. And the one thing I changed, because I'm trying to just see if it's possible. Again, when I made the video, I didn't want it to seem like it's an unbeatable godlike team. It's just going to increase the damage on Rey's ultimate if you can't kill ARC Trooper or any of the sides before her first ult. And there have been scenarios this season where I've gotten very close to dying with Queen Amidala, even with the Bulkron. If the turret is there and there's 75% more damage on top of what was originally there, maybe it can cause an issue. So I'm hoping ARC Trooper can get a hold today. If not, I'm going to check to see how many banners they got against it and see if it was tougher. So if you have a good stack cron on Rey, it could help. But I got my Kylo back wall trap card. I put Cobb Banth on defense to change it up a little bit. Not thinking it's going to make much of a difference, but I did end up changing that back wall. What I have to deal with is I think this is going to be a tougher wall than I've ever experienced all season long. I got Jango. I got Katan with the new IG and Anzelans characters. Like, I haven't faced this yet. I don't know if it's going to make a difference. I'm going to try Great Mothers. Imagine it shuts down Great Mothers. We're going to have to figure that out pretty soon. So we're definitely going to try Great Mothers against that. We have a Relic 10 Rotta. So very scared to try Bad Batch, but I know I could pull it off. I might have to change my strategy. I might have to go all out on Chrysanthemum first, then swap over to Rotta, because a Relic 10 Rotta is no joke. I haven't checked the modding yet. Over here we have Lord Vader with the max health damage 6, I'm assuming. Up top, we have to deal with Gungans, Cobb Vanth, Rey with the standard comp with Zalbar instead of General Kenobi. And then we have Ahsoka with probably a turn meter level 3 for the 20%. So they're going to get 100% turn meter. So all very tough, but I know that if I just remain, calm, do my diligent counters, not panic, I should be okay today. So we both set very difficult defenses. It's all going to come down to who's more efficient and can we get any holds. So let's have some fun nights. Let's try to go for the win and figure out some cool counters. First battle, it's going to be Bo-Katan Mandalore with the new Grogu and Zelens replacing OG Bo. I want to see if this changes a thing. I'm hoping it doesn't, but you never know. They're rocking the Healer Cleanse level 3 with the Defense to Offense 6 for attackers. High critical damage, really good health, and a little bit of offense. So that extra health will make them a little bit more bulky. I'm hoping it doesn't make much of a difference. Gonna go with Great Mothers, going with a Terminator level 3. My highest critical damage cron with crit chance. Added insurance for Spirits, big crits. To make sure they land. And a little bit of offense. So same strategy, gonna keep it normal. Let's see how this cooks. Okay, obviously go here. And we're going to go Spirit. So this all seems normal, but let's see what Grogu and the Andelans can do different. Maybe not much. Okay, again, I think that puts me in a very safe spot. Not really too worried about Bam's damage at the moment. Looks like it's not changing too much. Yep, not anything special. Now, the problem that I think I just did was I might have just killed the banners because he is a banner stealer at the very end. So that's kind of annoying. Because he's going to get a bonus turn, and I'm a little worried that it's going to do some crazy work. Let's see if I get a stun. It's not going to matter. He's going to steal, right? He just stole some banners. That sucks. Yep, I didn't play that correctly. Nope. I had to wait. I had to go for Paz earlier. So right then and there, that's a 2-banner drop. And I got a comment in my last video saying it's so annoying for you to, like, bicker over a banner or two. Which, I get it. It's fine. But it comes down to it. It really can. You guys remember the last battle. We won on a tie. So, yeah. 1 or 2 banners are going to really impact the matchup. I played that bad. The opener was fine, but I had to go for Paz earlier. So, one little misplay like that, and you can ruin your run. But, yeah. 73 is not the best, but at least we got a win. Okay, here goes nothing. Gonna try Bad Batch again, except this time, it's Relic 10. So it's time to really put this to the test and see if this can be a viable thing going forward throughout the next couple of seasons. Because Relic 10 is no freaking joke. Rockin' Bausch and Chrysanthemum, so they're making the super team. That means Jabba's gonna be split up somewhere. They have the Focus Datacron, which gives incredible stats. Absolutely incredible stats. I mean, everything's nuts, besides the bug of the being immune to percent max health damage. Going different today. Not going Batcher. I'm going OG Omega. So, I have Relic 9 on my Wrecker, Relic 8 on my Crosshair. The problem is the Relic 6 Omega I'm not a fan of. The Relic Delta gap might be too much between a 10 and a 6. So, I hope she doesn't get blown up in the beginning by an AoE. I'm rocking the Accuracy level 3 with high crit damage, high defense, and some critical chance. The thing I'm changing now is that I'm going to go straight for Chrysanthemum and try to just build up my target practice, get rid of the tank, and then go for Rotta, because I think Relic 10 Rotta is going to be a little bit too tanky. The modding they went for is speed. Speed with offense and crit damage, so that he might be kind of fast. Let's see, Knights. Let's see if this can work. Okay, Relic 6 Omega is alive. This is going to give us accuracy up. He can get rid of it kind of fast. Okay, our Wrecker has seen a lot of better days. So I can't assist, unfortunately. We're going to heal. We're starting to get some hits. The thermals are going to start to pop, which is not good. Gotta be so careful, because I cannot get going. Crosshair can actually start to assist now. I'm just going to go for it. There's damage immunity. Now I got to be somewhat patient. I'm just going to go for a basic because I need him to kind of, yeah. I'm kind of stuck now. I got to have him take a turn. I'm a little stuck. There's no buff removal without Wrecker, and I can't build up my target practice. There we go. Time to build up our target practice back. He's back very fast. I'm not doing that ability. Okay. Gotta be so careful. My Wrecker has seen so many better days, yeah. Okay, you're dead. You're not coming back. Go for this. That's gonna call us an assist. We got rid of him. Okay. $49 stacks of target practice. This is so nice. I lost a character. It's a horrible banner win, but it freaking works. That's going to be an assist. Yeah, guys, the Bad Batch are so freaking good. They really are. Relic 10 Rotta. I don't know how to keep Wrecker alive. Does he need to be Relic 10? Is that the point? I don't know. It's good to know that you don't need a specific Datacron. I went with a very basic accuracy level 3. Good defense, good crit damage, and I was able to get through him. So, this does work. It does work. So the strategy with OG Omega does really help. It really can. Relic 6 OG Omega also staying alive against a Relic 10 Rotta. This team is growing on me a lot. It really, like, they are so good at taking out these tough meta-focused Datacron teams. If I had the depth and room for more single data, I would probably bump Wrecker and Crosshair to Relic 10. Because Crosshair gets even more accuracy, Wrecker becomes an insane tank. I really want to start investing more into this team and really look at the modding in general. But the fact that they can do this for me, pretty consistent, even against a maxed out Rotta, simply cake. Love it. Alright, next up is going to be Lord Vader, and I do not want to use Satele. I don't want to be in the same scenario where I wasted Satele, and I don't have any answer for a potential backwall stranger. So, they're trying to get me to use Satele, I think, and I cannot bite the bait. So I'm going to go with a very strong counter. It risks, you know, if there's a backwall Kylo, I'm in danger as well, because there's two very strong counters with Kenobi and Bane, but I got to do it. The Kron is also nasty. They're running the max health damage 6 with high protection, 65% and 14% offense. The protection scares me a lot. Making him so bulky is nasty. Going with the dark side buffs on a basic with crit damage, a little bit of health, potency, and critical chance. I just got to move fast. I haven't lost this all season long, but you just can't take any chances. I'm going to go ahead and siphon off a Scorch. And we're going to link Apo and Disguise Clone Trooper. Can't insta-kill them because of CX2, but just getting them not being able to crit us, those are two big damage dealers, I think is a good thing. Unfortunately, he gets Order 66 because of removing the buff off of Scorch, but let's try to spread some Deceive to try to get to our ultimate faster, try to get some of that shot going. Retribution here is kind of nice. Spread more Deceived. So level 6 is null and void, because we're immune to percent max health damage, so when you combine these two characters and make a super team, it's really not that bad. And do I want to save Sith Eternal? I don't really think there's a need to save Sith Eternal unless he's with Bane and Kyber right now. The map is simply, there's no point in doing it. Okay, so that's good. Got rid of Apo, now I have to relink. Hopefully I can relink CX2. There we go. And I guess I'll go for Scorch for now. I'd like to get rid of Disguise Clone Trooper. I don't like the extra damage from the Order 66. So, I'm just going to go for Scorch. I mean, for Disguise Clone Trooper. Very cool. Now I just go for CX2. When I can. He can really stay under stealth for a long time. I'll just do it. Why not? Remove the buff. That should not put him under stealth, so let's hopefully get a shock. There we go. Would love for this to be a 68. Alright, there we go. Now I can insta-kill, Scorch. We're just going to throw this on full auto, because it's just going to take some time to ramp. There's no way Lord Vader's going to get through us. But the extra tanky stats are tough. So I think he's immune to shock while he's in ult. Every time we do this, we lower his defense, which is great. There we go. Now it's a solo Lord Vader. Hopefully we can get this to a point where it's a 68. Very, very nice. So, I know it's expensive. I know it's not ideal, but it's very good efficiency. Don't feel the need I have to split those characters up. The only thing that I would want Sith Eternal Bane for, or just Bane in general, would be for a backwall Kylo. And even that's not a super guaranteed win. But the next part is going to be very tricky, because I have to deal with Jango. I could go with a Rotta solo, which is tricky. I could go with Kenobi, which is very easy, and then I screw myself for a potential backwall Stranger Kylo. But I have to figure out that situation and what I want to do. So this next battle is vital. It's really a risk. So let's see it. Alright, Knights, I decided I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go with Kenobi. See how it plays out. If there's a backwall Kylo, then here goes nothing. They're rocking a very high protection crown with offense and health, so very durable. Turn meter 3, which is not going to work against Kenobi. We're already separate as 6, Jango 9. Going to go with Mace as my tank, regular JMK squad, bulk level 3. Stats are all over the place. I think I really want the crit damage and the health. The tenacity is okay. The offense is nice. Crit chance and protection are so low. Shouldn't make much of a difference. There's no excuse for this not to be a 65. The one cool thing is that I can insta-kill someone right away because there's no Zuckuss that I want to get rid of. So we're probably going to get rid of Asajj. I don't want her to do any annoying Oh my god. That could have been trash. That could have been horrible. They could have just stolen a banner. Maybe that's the one thing about Greef Karga in the mix. Because I did recommend Greef Karga in my video. He does the mass swarm in the beginning and Mando goes. That's an insta-kill. That could have been horrible. I just got so lucky. That's a 20% chance of happening. And he went for Kenobi. That would have been a banner stealer. I couldn't have insta-killed Greef because he was in stealth. But that could have been bad. Really, really bad. Oof. I mean, I'm not sweating, but there's a little bit of like a light drizzle on my forehead from that. I mean, I was just gonna say, like, this should be I'm going overkill here. This should be a freaking massive, massive win. This better be... please don't tell me there's a backwall Kylo. I'm really nervous about it. I think there's going to be a backwall Stranger. So, not the worst. We did drop a lot of banners on the first 2 battles, but we picked it up on the last 2. The first 2 were bad. So, I'm at 508. It's not my favorite. Not my favorite. Ooh. Is there Kylo? There's no backwall Kylo. That's great. I kind of had a feeling about the Stranger, but that Leia comp is actually frightening. Ooh. Was not expecting that. And we all know how I feel about freaking DTMG lately. I'm not a fan of him. So, that's going to be a frightening team as well. So, I got to give credit to Zeddy. They set a really fun board. Gonna really have to put my thinking cap on. Unfortunately, I'm going to go on a stream really quick because it is 12 o'clock on the dot, and that's when I start. So, we're going to proceed to finish these attacks after, but this is going to be a good one. Alright, Knights, we're back from a live stream, and we got to get going on the Grand Arena because we have less than 50 minutes remaining, and I have a lot of tough teams to get through, so not a lot of time to think about what I want to use. But for Stranger, definitely going to go with Satele. Doesn't have Visas in here, but General Skywalker is very scary. They're rocking the 20% turn meter cron, so Scav Race probably going to go faster. Wardy resistance 6 with the Scav Ray 9. Lots of defense, crit damage, and crit chance. The good thing with Satele is she can ignore defense because of the true damage. We're rocking a bulk 3, damage reduction 6 with the Basti 9. Very high protection, 49% protection. I'm going to go right for Star Killer, so I don't have to worry about the revive. But the cooldown increase from gas is annoying. So we're going to go here. So maybe General Skywalker is modded to be weaker than Scav Ray. If he's going first, I guess it didn't really matter. I guess a 59% protection cron is absolutely insane. But to be honest, this team is the least of our worries. We still have to deal with a very crazy Leia team. Gungans up top. I don't know what to do. This is not going to be an easy Grand Arena. We're doing really good work here. Got a stun. Another stun. And for the big move. Yeah, sub 1 minute battle. So if you're going to face, you know, if you're going to see a back wall Stranger, the one thing you got to try to do is bait Satele. Because if you don't have an answer for Stranger, there's not many out there that's really easy or simple. So my Lord Vader was on defense. Don't know how well it did for me. But could have used Lord Vader against Stranger as well. But Satele is the clear answer here. Got to think about some stuff for the other teams. Next thing we got to take on is going to be Rey. And we all know what Rey's like this season. She's scary. There's a lot of different compositions you can do to make her just super frightening. There's freaking Cat. There's Arc Trooper. There's this crazy shenanigans. You cannot take it lightly. They're rocking a double Relic 10. They have the 20% turn meter, so it's probably going to be Cal, spreading that tenacity down and the speed down. The irresistible stun 6. And the Rey 9 with high defense, health, crit damage, and protection. So really good stats. I'm going with Kiadi Mundi and Echo. I like this variation. Bulk 3, high crit damage, a little bit of health, some offense and crit chance. Got to be able to survive the first ult. It's vital. But I think Cal's going to be the weakest. No, it's Zalbar. So that actually works out a little bit better for me. Okay, remove all of those buffs. There's no General Kenobi in here. Should make it a lot easier because there's no anti-critical hit immunity. Or critical hit immunity, I should say. Okay. Half the team's in damage immunity. Now I have to wait for them to take turns. Especially Zalbar, because I'm stuck. He's pretty much got, like, permanent taunt. Like, that's not going to do much. Because he's got literally permanent taunt, unless you can remove it. So it sucks, but I just have to be patient. So we're going to take the full power of a Rey ult. Reminds me of that scene in Endgame where he's like, you're about to take the full power of a star. It will kill you. I hope we don't die. Cannot remove turn meter on her, but she's going to do her crazy cleansing. Yep, rapid fire. Please try to survive. Alright. It's a lot of damage over times. I just want them to chill a little. Just chill a little bit. He's gaining protection. Are you going to survive? Is my team going to live? So much trouble. It's not good. I'm stuck behind Zalbar the whole battle. I gotta get a big hit here. Gotta get rid of Cal. Just go for Cal. We're in really bad shape. So much this is so bad. Do not ult Rey. Without the heal immunity. I think we're in trouble. Rey is so difficult this season. Really. I don't know if I could survive with even that extra health. I don't know if I can. We might be screwed. Oh, yeah, we're done. We're not done. This is an ugly banner win. If I can pull this off, this is so ugly. Terrible. 56. I freaking hate Rey this season. That's why General Skywalker is so nice on offense. He just makes it so much easier, but you're stuck behind Zalbar's taunt the entire battle. Oh, man. I'm not sure if he's modded to be slow on purpose, but that's tricky. It's not an easy battle. Now, what if ARC Trooper was in there instead of, I don't know, Cal, maybe? I would have been in real trouble because that extra turret would have been more damage. I don't know. How are they able to kill my sides like that, even with... they normally live. I gotta go with a better health cron or something. That was horrible. 56 is not going to cut it today. Never is going to cut it. Oh, freaking Rey this season. I'm in a little bit of trouble here. This is not going to be easy, and it's because of the Datacron and how fast General Syndulla is. Like, this could go so south. I'm really hoping it doesn't. 20% turn meter, high defense, high protection, high crit damage. It's horrible. Horrible, horrible. But it is what it is. General Syndulla's speed is 346. It's lightning fast. My Jin speed is going to be 337. I don't have the TW Omicron active in Grand Arena, which gives her 20 speed, so she's going to be slower. I'm going with the weakest turn meter cron too, with the resistance, damage immunity 6, or lowering the cooldowns by 10 or something. High defense, protection, crit chance, and health. This could end it. This could end the run, depending on RNG. How am I able to go first? Wait. I get speed. I get speed. I always forget that. And you know what it is? In TW, I'm sorry, I always forget this. In TW, they gain the speed from the Omicrons. I got lucky. What am I saying right now? Shouldn't that have been a bonus turn? Ah, that stun is great. We're not going to one-shot him, but that stun is great. No way I'm one-shotting him. It's not happening. So let me just try to go for a big hit here. That's fine. No stun. Stun? Nice. Gotta, like, really control Ezra. Just... No. No, don't target Drogon. Don't target Drogon. Oh, no. Watch, they're gonna hard focus. They're gonna hard focus my R2 now. I have to do it. I have to do it early because I don't want to risk anything. Yeah, like the AI just decides, like, yeah, we're gonna just go for this character throughout the whole battle. I'd rather get the stun. Oh no, you have freaking backup plan! Okay. Can I salvage some banners? It's useless with... Oh, you're gonna counterattack? Okay. I know it's not gonna do anything. R2's gotta, like, somehow come back. It's exile. It's a problem. Wait, you can stealth under exile? I thought they can't gain buffs. Can't attack, gain buffs. That's a bug working out in my favor. 2 minutes remaining. Gotta move. Really gotta move. This might work out for me. It didn't. It did. The burning. Thank you. I don't know if I could salvage the banners I'm looking for. It's gonna be a 63. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, but I'm telling you, that battle is scary. I'm so used to the TW where they gain 30 speed because of the Omicron, I think, on Sabine, or whoever it is. It's either Sabine or Syndulla. But even though I passed the turn to R2, she still went before him. So I don't really know that interaction. But luckily they went for Jin. But then after that, the AI was so focused on the droid. I don't know why, but 2 banner drop is not ideal. We didn't lose. We didn't drop a battle, but could come down to it in the end. This team almost fried me last time, and honestly, we're at a point in the Grand Arena where I don't have enough time, and there are 2 really more difficult teams I have to decide against. So we're going to try Bo-Katan against DTMG with the Focus Datacron. Not the exact same lineup. There's no TIE Pilot. There's Scout Trooper and Night Trooper instead. There's no Enoch, so I will be able to crit them, I think, a lot easier. But we're going to go with Bo-Katan with the damage immunity level 3, defense to offense 6 with high potency, crit damage, crit chance, and offense. Gonna change up my strategy. I'm gonna go right for DTMG. I'm not gonna go for no TIE Pilot. Okay. Okay, so they're first. They're gonna get a cleanse. Oh boy, we're in trouble. We're in some trouble. I think we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. There's no TIE Pilot, but there is a Night Trooper. I'm not doing that. I'm not risking it. Nope. Let's get some days. Let's ability block you and get rid of you. Okay. Am I alive? You're more of a threat than anyone. Goodbye. Gotta get you to heal quick. Maybe TIE Pilot's the real threat. That didn't cleanse that, did it? Alright, we'll have to just wait a sec. Try to get some banners. Alright, don't know what happened there. Banners, please. Okay. Really need a 65. For once, I would really like Bo not to be called to assist. No, that's not what I wanted. Is that gonna kill banners? Not Bo. Why are you hitting so hard? Is that going to count? Will that count as a 65? It will. Okay. There we go. That was a lot better than last time. I think that the best variant is going to be TIE Pilot. That's the real threat. All that extra assist damage. It's just nasty. So, Bo-Katan worked for me today. Not even the least of our problems. That Leia comp is frightening. Gungans are frightening. And I don't have the best answer for either of them. So, here goes nothing. Guys, I have to make a tough decision. That Leia in the back is frightening. And I'm planning on using Rotta solo, so I have to do a tough play here. Could try Inquisitors, which is risky. This is risky as all ever. Like, nothing here is comfortable against Gungans. But that Leia comp back there is so scary. So I can't risk it. I don't know what to do. So, we're going to try this. Defense to offense, 103% crit damage, and some offense with 21% health. I don't know. My mindset with this is Keller and Beck can do a mass swarm with Jedi and maybe get the generator down a lot faster. But can I even survive to get there? Bulk level 3. My highest protection con remaining with crit damage and offense. I'm telling you, this could be it. But it's my fault. I didn't get ability block on the characters that I needed to. We dead? There's Yep, there's 2 of our characters gone. There's no way. Yeah. Not happening. Not happening. We are so in trouble. I had a feeling. I was planning on doing Rotta solo here. Wasn't expecting a back wall Leia. So, we are definitely in some trouble. Not gonna be easy. Not gonna be easy at all. Gonna have to slam through this team. I guess Inquisitors are next. Here goes nothing. Again, I mean, it was between JML or Inquisitors. They're both gonna be an RNG check, so. Damage immunity for healers 3. Max health damage 6 with offense, crit damage, health, and crit chance. With the bad banner wins I had before, and I think my opponent did drop one, I think we're just really screwed. Yep. Yeah. I told you. They get a bonus turn, you're done. Can't do anything. That's gonna be the Grand Arena. I can't, guys. I can't. The Tarple's got the bonus turn, and that was it. He just one-shots your team. You can't do a thing. So, we'll have to keep slugging away. Okay. I blew it, but I'm telling you, this Leia team is no joke. With this Datacron, you just don't know what you can do against it. I don't think JML would have worked against this. I really don't. Don't think Jabba would have worked well. It's a very dangerous team. So, did I mess up? Maybe. Maybe I'll regret it later. But we're going to go Rotta solo against it. I got crazy stats on the Datacron, obviously. They got Carson and R5. Like, with Leia, this is a crazy combo. You just don't know. So, the whole thing I was going to do was save Rotta for Gungans. That was the whole thing. That was the whole part of the plan. So, it'll be great that I get, like, if this works, that'll be great. But at what cost? I'm going to get stuck on Gungans. Like, Carson hits hard. You can't kill him. I was just left with a very tough decision. If this can even work. I think it will, because I was able to walk through Leia all through testing. I can't imagine it not working. But maybe you guys tell me in the comments if I played it wrong, if I should have done a different, you know, strategy. Go with a different comp against the Leia. Do Rotta against Gungans. I don't know. The problem, I guess that's the issue when you use Kenobi on Jango. Gotta get a better Jango counter. So looks like Rotta's gonna walk right over it. Yeah. So Rotta wasn't bad. So this was technically good. You're getting a 69 banner win against the GL. But we're probably going to lose the Grand Arena because of it. Yeah. So again, that was the toughest decision I had to make, was where was I going to use Rotta? And I clearly don't know if I made the right pick. Because we're probably going to get stuck on Gungans. And I'm not sure where the banners are at the moment. I still have to deal with Cobb Vanth. We have 15 minutes remaining. I got a boogie. Here goes another test. There's no guarantees at all. I think we're just done. But we're going to try Ufus against the Gungans again. I'm rocking a light side protection up 3 with my highest crit damage and potency. I have to start hustling a little. I'm running out of time. Maul's dead. Yeah. I need them all kind of to live. I don't know. It's too hard. Now Malicos has Death Mark? No. Oh, yeah, that's just the perfect timing on that. He's not even the weakest. You're dead. Nope. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, what can I do? There's nothing. You cannot live. With a defense modded Tarpals with 108 or 3% crit damage, there's nothing you can do. There really isn't. Yeah. Alright, guys, we're going to keep filtering it out. Next up is going to be Baylan. Again, desperate times. Going with a Terminator Cron with crit damage, crit chance, health, and protection. I think we're going to get one shot. I'm going with Dash as the weakest because maybe he can AoE daze them, prevent some sort of Terminator gain. Like Tarpals. Tarpals, chill, chill, chill. Don't let them go. Oh my God, I get fried. There's no way. We're literally. Yeah, goodbye, team. Can't do anything. This team is so gross. It's so gross. I can't do a thing. We're just stuck. Could I have killed Tarpals or something? God, we're great mothers. Alright. 10 minutes left. Next up is Darth Vader Duel Zen. We're gonna wing it. Oh, man. You gotta save a strong team for Gungans or you're just absolutely screwed. Like, yep. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep trying. What more can I do here? There is literally nothing I can do. Rebel fighters? It's crazy what Gungans do this season. They're so disgusting. And I ran out of time because I cannot get rid of them. I can't do it. Let's try Rebel Fighters. There's 8 minutes left for the Grand Arena. Maybe this increases cooldowns. The mark's on the generator, which is good. I'm surprised you didn't get one tapped. Or you did. There you go. Yep. Ah, this team is broken. It's so broken. Should I have tried Phoenix? Nope. Nope. Oh my God. I can't. I can't with this freaking team. Jabba? I mean, it's not going to win. But what choice do I have? They're going to one-shot every character on my squad. Every single character is going to get one shot. Bonus. I'm ready for a bonus turn unless I can get this SARM on maybe you. Okay. And I can't wait for you to one-shot my characters as well. Can I get an ability block? We're gonna get popped. Huge pop incoming. I'll cry if this works. What? We're so close. Please, please, please. Okay. Are you gonna kill my entire team? Are you going to kill my entire team? Practically all of them. Oh, here comes the rest. Jesus. I'm gonna run out of time. Even if I get through this, I'm running out of time. It's a miracle I'm even at this point, I think. They take percent reduced damage. Gotta auto basic. This battle alone is gonna time out the Grand Arena. Should I have just done oh boy. Should I have just done Jabba against Gungan? I mean Leia? I'm not sure how I'm living. No. It's not gonna work anyway. Tarpals does a basic, you're done. Or just do, yeah, and you get the basic from Tarpals. Yeah, guys. We got stuck. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it today. It's too difficult. I can't imagine resistance working. I mean, I can't. What can I do? I don't even have a resistance cron. Nope. Not in it for us today. I knew it was going to be a tough decision. Freaking insane. How powerful Gungans are. Your ability blocked. Bye, team. That's it. What would you guys have done differently? That's my biggest question to you, is what would you have done different than Vex? Because we're fried. Master Mace? Did I get unlucky? Did I just get crazy bonus turns? Like... Goodbye, everybody. In 2 seconds. You're immune to stuns anyway, so... Not in rifle form. Maybe an ability block? Okay. You're still ability blocked. No, you're not. You cleansed the ability block. You just cleansed the... You cleansed it. I freaking can't. This is insane. The whole roster gone. I'll laugh if Traya works. I would really laugh. I mean, I'll even go super expensive. I'll go like this. And... I don't even think I have a Grit Cron available anymore. So, I guess I'll go with this. I would laugh. I can't imagine it. The Grand Arena's lost anyway. I ran out of time. Bye, team. You're telling me this could have possibly worked? Are you really telling me this could have possibly worked? Cooldown increase? Oh. Combine Malik? Maybe? Not sure if I got lucky with this one. It looks like this was going to work. This would have worked? I have to find out. Tell me if this is going to work. Right here is great. It wouldn't have worked. Okay. I feel a little bit better. Just get rid of you. Would have been better than nothing, but yeah. How good are Gungans, guys? How good are Gungans? That's the end of the Grand Arena, and we got stuck once again. 10 battles. Freaking insane. If you haven't remodded them, you have to remod them. Just remod them. 335 speed. If I saved my Great Mothers, I would have been fine, I guess. But I used them against Bo. So, something to consider. I guess it was a mistake to use Great Mothers here. Shouldn't have done that. And then, I was left in a tough situation where we had to deal with a back wall Leia that I wasn't prepared for. Could I have tried Jabba? Maybe. There's no guaranteed against the focused Datacron like that with Colonel Ward. So, I didn't make the right choice. I felt comfortable going into the back wall, knowing I used Great Mothers because I had a full intention of using Rotta solo here. But I thought, it's coming down to banners. I have to be smart. I can't afford a drop. Let me try to just do the solo on Leia and figure out here. But it did not work out for me. If you look at the win rates on Swoga.gg, JML against Gungans with the defense to offense cron is like a 50%. Inquisitors is a 50%. Nothing is a guaranteed. The safest counters for Gungans this season are JMK, Great Mothers with the right speed, and that's still a little dicey. And Rotta solo can do it too, but it sucks to get stuck. I'm not playing correct. So I think another thing too is I have to figure out a better answer for this that's not Satele. Because this team is so freaking difficult. And we got lucky with Mando not getting an insta-kill. But my opponent, they set a very strong board. And I knew that we had to make tough choices. And it didn't pay off for me today. So, Gungans, by far one of the best squads in Grand Arena right now. Make sure you remod them for defense. Make sure Boss Nass is modded very fast. They're going to get you holds like they did today for my opponent. So, big shout out to my former guildmate for a fun Grand Arena. They got the win. They deserved it. I played not my best. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video as well. If you did, drop a like, comment down below, subscribe for more content, and we'll see you guys in the next one. May the Force be with you all. Peace.